per top intelligence sources, Jamaat's expanding influence is not being assessed primarily as an immediate attack on India, but as the strengthening of an ideological and logistical ecosystem, as I was pointing out on the map. Agencies say multiple terrorist outfits will boost their recruitment from that madrasa and mosque network that is emerging from those Jamaat-controlled areas along the India-Bangladesh border. And the student networks where Jamaat has historical presence could also be leveraged for this entire radicalization drive. The assessment is that Jamaat often functions less as a direct operational controller and more as an enabler, creating social, political and religious conditions in which radicalization, recruitment, regrouping and selective infiltration can occur over time. So this has once again raised that alarm in the intelligence corridors across the country. Pallavi Ghosh with us on the broadcast. So Pallavi, as we were pointing out, the entire madrasa network along the border with India could be leveraged by the Jamaat and other non-state actors to push not just terror into India, but boost that illegal migration, also boost the smuggling of narcotics as well as arms, something the entire border between India and Bangladesh has become notorious for. What is the sense that's coming in from the BNP side? Is Jamaat a force that needs to be reined in, or does it seem there is an understanding between the BNP and the Jamaat?
Well, at one point of time, the Jamaat was in alliance with the BNP, and the Awami League, as long as they were a player over here, would never allow the BNP to forget that. But this time round, the two of them were clearly adversaries, and the BNP doesn't mince its words, because as I was just pointing out, Ayushman, BNP is dependent on two main vote banks to come to power. One, of course, is the Gen Z, 40 million young first-time voters, known for their progressive liberal point of view. They wouldn't want a political party to come to power which talks about a governance run according to Sharia law, or which also inhibits the rights of a woman. And on the other hand, of course, the larger question of women empowerment. I mean, Begum Khalida Zia was the first woman prime minister of the country, and therefore that woman tag was become very important for the BNP. So that's the reason why the BNP distanced itself, stayed away from the Jamaat, has been extremely critical. But inside the parliament, with the 70 seats that the Jamaat has, they're not going to be a small player. Bangladesh is, of course, known for its moments of political instability and turbulence. So I'm sure Jamaat would try to make its presence felt. And that is where the BNP will have to make it clear from day one that they mean business. The problem of drugs, narcotics, the youth being affected by it, India raising concerns about a porous border, that pilferage taking place with aided by Jamaat. All of these are something which are going to be repeatedly raised with Tariq Rahman. And, if he really wants to have a grip over the Bangladesh political scenario, in the absence of Awami League, the Jamaat will have to be kept at an arm's length.
Right, thank you, Pallavi, for decoding that for us. Pallavi Ghosh there reporting live from Dhaka about the changing power equations inside Bangladesh and the international ramifications, namely when it comes to India-Bangladesh ties. Shifting focus back home in a historic